Mid-Valley softball, Cat Davis, part of the Mid-Valley Spartanet State Championship team. How does it feel for you?
You know, it is still such a surreal experience, and the feeling is insane. I'm still on cloud nine. I just have people in the community coming up to me, still congratulating me, and it's amazing.
The run with these young ladies at Mid-Valley, a handful of you together, and then of course there's some younger players that are pretty darn talented too. But talk about your experience and going through this program at Mid-Valley with some of your teammates.
Yeah, so I mean, my freshman year, it got shut down because of COVID, so that was really upsetting. We had a good run that year, in my opinion. So we came back my sophomore year, and that's when we lost the state championship, so we were super hungry to get back and win. So then I think since then we really built up our program even more because we saw what we could have had and we worked for it.
Let's talk about some of the teammates you thought that grew this season for Mid-Valley to put you in a position to, hey, we're gonna win a state championship.
Yeah, so we had a lot of girls that stepped up, especially when it came to state playoffs. One girl that really comes to my head immediately is Ellie Larson, our shortstop. She's a phenomenal shortstop. She really stepped up, even in the state championship. She had a lot of key plays. Madison Kaiser is our third baseman. She really came up with a double play in the state championship that was key. Courtney Rubar, our first baseman. Without her doing her stretches at first, we wouldn't have half of our plays. You know, there's always Miranda Runco. She's my best friend, but she, she always steps up when she needs to. She doesn't fold under the pressure, and she's a great person on and off the field.
She said, hey, I'm a little nervous, getting ready for the interview. She nailed the interview,
yeah, she's
but
great.
on the mound, she's fantastic. Do you see the nerves on the mound when she's out there competing?
You know, it's funny. Like, I'll see her get nervous over, like, a weather watch, but then softball, she's never nervous. So, it's funny. She never folds under pressure, and that's the good thing about it.
Kutztown University, for you, what a fantastic school. I mean, you're going to compete at the PSAC. That's some tough softball. Talk about what the choices were and why you decided on Kutztown.
Yeah, so, growing up, it was always drilled in my head, D1, D1, D1. And I think as I got older, I realized it's not always about D1. I went through the whole recruiting process. I went through camps. And I toured Kutztown, and I just knew it was the fit for me. D2, the coach, Judy Laws, is amazing. The team atmosphere is amazing. The campus is amazing. And the PSACs, it's a tough division. So I'm really excited to go through that, but it was just the perfect fit for me. I wanted my parents to go to all my games, not be too far. So it was just a fit.
Love Kutztown. You're going to have a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Coach Piercy, his approach to the game, what you love about him as a coach and as a he's kind of like that father figure.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, so I think I never really realized how thankful I was for Coach Piercy until recently. Now not really having him as a coach, it just really started hitting me how much he does for us. It's hard. He has to miss out on a lot of stuff with his family, and he has to be there for us. He sacrifices a lot for us. Between his long practice plans and just watching film and stuff, he's always been a really great guy and coach, and I think people don't realize that, how much work he puts in, and it really showed this year with the state championship.
The emotions of the season. Talk about a couple moments to you that just kind of are playing over and over in that head of yours.
One moment that really replays over in my head is the state championship. We got down to our final out, and I just looked around. I saw the crowd standing up. I saw people hugging, crying, clapping, celebrating. The entire Spartan family was one, and it was just such a surreal experience seeing everybody celebrate for us and be happy for us. To have the first state championship in school history was huge for us. And coming home and our community was together, signs, parades. It was insane just to see everybody come together through one school sporting event.
Your own personal family, the sacrifices, reflecting there, how grateful are you for them?
I'm the only child, but my family has sacrificed so much for me. I grew up playing travel. My dad would work long weeks, and he would take me to softball, go out in the yard and practice with me in softball. My parents would have to drive me down to tournaments, in the middle of nowhere, sacrifice their weekends. And I would not be where I am without them, between helping me, emailing colleges, taking me to camps, travel, stuff like that. I would not be the person or player I am without them.
You are a confident young lady.
Thank you.
And congratulations and the best of luck as a
you.
Kutztown Bear.
I was so excited.